So, Resident Evil Requiem reviews came out today, and I have thoughts. I mean, if you check them out, you'll see that the scores are all around very high. But I don't know, it's just, I feel torn about what is being shown here. So let me get into it. Marketing for Resident Evil Requiem has been around, there's been a lot of it. And you might have noticed that they really only focused on like a few key areas. So they've focused on the hospital section with Grace, Leon showing up in that same hospital section and killing stuff and getting the chainsaw, and they've showed the police station, and they've showed all of this stuff. I mean, I haven't paid like super close attention to all of the gameplay, and I would describe myself as like a casual enjoyer of Resident Evil. I played Resident Evil 4 Remake, I played Resi 7, I started Resi 8, and I recently played the original Resident Evil 1. So I have like, kind of a casual interest in the series. And the game does sound really cool. However, I will admit that I am definitely more a fan of action-oriented horror games. So I really enjoy like the Dead Space games. So naturally, I really enjoyed the Resident Evil 4 Remake. And the prospect of being able to play as Leon in Resi 9 is really appealing, to be able to get more of that kind of gameplay. But see, there's an issue here with sort of Capcom's strategy regarding Resident Evil 9, because they're hoping that basically if they can give people both the horror gameplay that they might want and the action gameplay that they might want, that they can bring in both of those crowds. But there's an issue here, because their marketing has shown like, what would you say, only like a few areas. The reviews, I'm guessing that maybe they had Capcom put like extreme limits on what the reviews could cover, because the reviews cover like the same stuff that the marketing has. So it really hasn't revealed that much new, but what it has revealed is that the game is like only 10 hours long or so, and that it's pretty much split down the middle on, how much time you spend with Grace doing the horror gameplay and how much time you spend with Leon doing the more action stuff. So then that leaves me thinking, like, okay, like, I'm more interested in the action. So if I spend $70 on this game, am I basically getting 5 hours of what I want? I mean, I'm sure I'd have fun with the Grace sections, with horror. If anything, like, the idea of kind of being able to enjoy the atmosphere of those sections is appealing. But I definitely prefer, being able to shoot stuff that is chasing after me rather than having to hide or sneak around or whatever. So yeah, I mean, it's just like a value proposition. I mean, I definitely want to vouch for the idea that, these single player linear AAA games should exist. Not just, open world or live service games where sure you get more gameplay time, but it's, perhaps a lower quality, versus, something that's more premium, that gives you less hours all around, but you're getting something that's much higher quality. And hey, you could always replay it too. I mean, I've replayed Dead Space like multiple times, so even though that's only like a 10-hour game, I feel like it's plenty. But the thing is, like a game like Dead Space, or even like previous Resident Evil games, like Resi 7 and Resident Evil 4 Remake, they're focused on one gameplay style, so you're getting 10 hours of that particular gameplay that you probably enjoy if you're playing that game. But with Resi 9, because they're trying to serve two different audiences, I feel like I'm getting half of a Resident Evil game. Like, does that make sense? I don't know. I just feel like this strategy could really work against them. Like, I mean, maybe the mass market gaming audience just sees the 9s and the, just high review scores all around, and that's enough to make them want to, buy it on day one. But for me, it's just like, I don't know, I guess I'm not rich, so I can't easily toss around $70. So the idea that, I could buy this game and then just, I don't know, I just want to feel like I'm getting a substantial gameplay experience. And I'm just very worried about, I don't know, what the game will hold. And it's just like Capcom putting really fierce limits on what can be shown has given me the impression that the game has very little to offer in terms of variety. So I just am curious. I mean, I'd like to get my hands on the game and see if this is true, or not. Perhaps I could cover it on my channel, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a situation where, give it 6 months or a year until like the Sphere Hunter makes a video on it, and then you can actually get more of the detail about like whether or not it's an actually good Resident Evil game. I don't feel like the reviews are really being entirely honest with us here. So yeah, I don't know if y'all have any thoughts on this, but if you do, definitely leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.